Good afternoon, CFM. We're gonna do a Flex Friday workout today. I love these, I hope you do too. The intensity is variable on them, so I want you to start off by thinking about what you would like to do today. If you wanna get a really good hypertrophy and pump workout in where your muscles feel tight and your skin feels tight and you feel like you're really filling out your t-shirt, that can be a very desirable thing. It makes you feel good all day long, and it actually is correlated with muscular growth and physical development. If you want to get more of a high intensity workout out of this and feel the heart rate and feel the endorphin rush afterwards, then I would just say cut the rest shorter, keep the weight lighter, and don't rest in between exercises, and you will absolutely get that out of this workout. So a little bit of tweaking and tuning to get what you specifically want out of this, okay? Begin with 2 minutes of your choice warm-up pace cardio, and then grab a PVC pipe. We're gonna do some pass-throughs from the prone position. So in this prone position, I'm shrugging up and taking that PVC pipe back to the small of my back, if possible, without bending my elbows. I'm just trying to stretch my shoulders. And that hits a little bit different than pass-throughs when I'm standing, just because of the way gravity is pushing that movement, okay? Next, we're gonna do a shoulder or push-up plus shoulder tap. So do your push-up, and if you need to worm, you can worm on these ones because we're just doing the warm-up, but reach and touch the opposite toe, back to plank. Other arm, touch the opposite toe. If you notice, I'm bending my knees a little bit because if I keep my knees straight, then I just end up bending my back to do that. And I'd rather stretch out the hamstrings on that one. Last one is some band resisted overhead squats. So now I'm gonna take a medium band, one of the ones that you can use for the exercises, palms facing outward, and then I'm gonna twist my thumbs towards the back of the room and try to get down as low as I can with the band just slightly behind my head. Okay, that's my band resisted overhead squat. Shoulders should be nice and warm by the time I finish that, and we can get set up for the workout, right? So I'm gonna need at least 2 bars. You may have a group of 3 that has different weights, right? Or 4 people, you could set up 2 bench press stations, 2 bent over barbell row stations. Great one to do with a small group, and the reason why is the bench press is one that we really should be spotting each other on. If you're keeping the weight really light and you're never worried about getting stuck underneath it, that's one story. But if you're pushing the weight on the bench press, especially for the larger sets, you may get stuck somewhere in there and you need a little bit of a hand. So it's always smart to at least have a plan for a spotter. Even if you don't want to use a spotter, have somebody nearby that you can go, help, and they'll run over and pull that bar off you, okay? All right, so it's 4 sets of bench press, 16, 14, 12, and 10. Try to go up in weight every round if you can. However, you may not be able to because of the volume of the other things that we're doing. We're doing other exercises that are gonna tax your chest and your triceps and your shoulders. So you may just keep the weight the same, but play that by feel. And if you can go up, then do go up. The 16, 14, 12, 10 sets of bench press are definitely for muscle exhaustion, and I want you to be very, very tired and shaky as you try to put that bar back in the rack, okay? After that, we're gonna do, this is a really good spine exercise, one of the Stu McGill Big 3. It's called the curl up, and what I'm gonna do is from the seated position, I'm gonna cross my hands and plant them in the small of my back, above my hips, and then I'm gonna lay back all the way to the ground. So shoulder blades on the ground, and my hips or my sacrum is on the ground, but my back is off the ground because my hands are pushing it away. And now I'm going to pull my rib cage down and my belly button in to neutralize my spine, and then back down to extension. Neutral and extension. And that's all I'm doing. It's a slow movement, and it really works on some of the smaller resisting shear muscles in your vertebrae. So it's a really good one for awareness of extension in your spine, as well as strengthening the muscles that keep you neutral when we're doing other activities, okay? So now we'll go to our dumbbell chest flies, right? So I got a dumbbell in each hand, back to my bench, and I'm starting with the dumbbells, palms facing each other, dumbbells touching. I'm gonna reach out to the side, elbows just barely bent, and then back up to dumbbells touching. And I would like for the dumbbells to get down to about the height of my chest, and then back up to touching every rep, okay? That's my dumbbell chest fly. Oh. Okay, bent over barbell row is next. So let's say I have another bar, not this same bar. You don't need to pull that one off the rack. Bent over barbell row, so starting basically at the bottom of the Romanian deadlift position, pull to your chest and back to straight arms. Pull to your chest, back to straight arms, making sure not to use any of the legs or any momentum from the hips. I want this to be a strict movement where my lats and my biceps and my shoulder muscles on the backside, those posterior deltoids, that's what should be pulling the bar to my chest when I do it. And then the last ones are all muscle burnout, right? So think of these as very light, but very burny type of exercises. So I'm doing band triceps. So I've got a band stuck overhead and I'm extending my elbows with my elbows tucked tight to my body. And then I have another band that I will stand on. And if you want to do a pair of dumbbells for this, that's fine too, but band bicep curls. And then after you finish the bicep curls and the tricep extensions, your choice of abs, but either 16 V sit-ups, 16 GHD sit-ups, or 8 strict toes to bar, anything in that range that you want to do, but finish with a little bit more abs at the end of each set. And then go back to the beginning, drop the number of reps of your bench press, and get on going for your next set. It's only 4 rounds, but this is gonna be a tough one to get through in the hour. So if you only get through the first 3 rounds of all those exercises, it's okay if you just do the last set of 10 bench press and then do your cool down, okay? So three rounds through of the entire thing is mandatory. And if you get the 4th round in, call that like coach's challenge or your bonus round, okay? All right, that's it for this Friday. I hope you guys enjoy it. See you on Saturday.